make more money? Of course, we all do. So find out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. Just get a pencil and paper right now and write down this toll-free number. There's absolutely no obligation, and no salesman will visit you. At International Correspondence Schools, more than 10 million men and women have trained for job promotions and new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home in your spare time, you can get your career diploma. Choose from any one of these courses. ICS High School, child daycare, interior decorating, wildlife forestry, auto mechanics, computer programming, medical dental office assistant, journalism, short story, dressmaking, fitness and nutrition, art, police sciences, gardening, TV VCR repair, animal sciences, firearms repair, travel tourism, electronics, secretarial, small engine repair, electrician, child psychology, or get your diploma in hotel restaurant management, bookkeeping, business management, or accounting. Compare your present salary with the money you could be making in any one of these careers. They'll be repeated for you at the end of this commercial, so have your pencil ready to jot down the course you're most interested in. Then call the ICS toll-free number, and we'll send you one of these exciting career packs absolutely free with all the information you need. Your career pack explains how easy it is to study at home. It tells you about the many success stories of other people just like yourself who trained through ICS and got better jobs. And that's not all. You'll also see the exciting learning materials included in your course at no extra cost. They make it easy and fun to train for that better career. Here are those courses again, so call today for free information.
Call now for the free information Sally Struthers spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career to make more money or advance in your present job. Call 1-800-637-9800. Operators are on duty now to send you free information by return mail. Choose any one of these exciting careers. That's 1-800-637-9800. Call now.
What is it?
Say,
What is it?
hey, why it's Buttercup. Popcorn, add sweet cream butter to hot popcorn. Mix it up, wrap it up, Buttercup is born.
It's delicious.
So nutritious.
It's a taste delight.
It's so munchy,
Crisp and crunchy.
you'll enjoy each bite. Eat butter-drenched Buttercup, popcorn at its best.
Served in a king-size cup.
It beats all the rest.
Show starts in 5 minutes.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
A gallon of tiny corns.
To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages.
Biscuits.
Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack.
Give me the piece.
Sock hop.
promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
It's 3 minutes till showtime.
Sneaking out to the drive-in? Why not take the kiddies along and save the expense of a sitter? Everyone enjoys the drive-in. Show starts in 2 minutes.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
Show starts in 1 minute.
Today we're interviewing a stomach.
Hello there.
What is life like as a stomach?
Oh, boy, it was humdrum. I mean, until what's-his-name discovered Tony's Pizza.
Tony's Pizza?
Yeah, I was suffering from the pizza cravings until Tony's came along. Crispy crust and zesty sauces. Wow.
And so now... What's that?
Another pizza craving. Just thinking about Tony sets it off.
Oh, where are you going?
He's going to get a Tony's Pizza. And I follow him anyway.
Does your stomach send you pizza craving signals? Oh, wow. Tony's, the Pizza Cravers Pizza. Available at the concession stand. Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
It's whoops-a-daisies. Whoops. Whoops, hang on. A little too loud there. There we go. Yeah, wait, yeah, all right, now we got it. Now we got it. No. Man, I am off of the game tonight. How's it going, everybody? Good to see you. Oh, my goodness gracious. Here we go. Donut me to the desk. Rupert. Technical difficulty. Starting early. I got a feeling. It's going to be that kind of show. Gonna be that kind of show. Welcome in, everybody. Good to see us. Floyd Vivino. It's my favorite. Floyd Vivino. So happy that you're here. Kukana Hakusu. Good to see us. Welcome in, my friend. We got a good pal, Commodore Friday. It's always Pants O'Clock. Welcome in, Pants O'Clock. Smooches for you. Braidless Unicorn 22 is here. We got Hajarks. Good to see us. Good to see us, my friend. B-Land 1963. Welcome in. Miss DJ Modius. Welcome in, welcome in. Just Another Blowhard. What's going on, Just Another Blowhard? Good to see us. Welcome in. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, for crying out loud. Hey, Merry Christmas.
Thou not into the theater.
Good to see us. You tell him, Steve, Dave, what's going on, my friend? Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Another wonderful Wednesday. Full of fun and adventure. Just Another Blowhard with the sock spear. Which, of course, means we're going to feed whatever his suggestion was into the robot. And it's going to write us a poem of varying quality. which we will be performing here shortly. Very early. Very early. So welcome up. We got our good pal Rupert, of course. Good to see you there, Rupert. Trust everything's going well. Good to see you. Of course, we've got Vern the Fern here as well. Thank you so much for watering Vern the Fern there, Floyd Vivino. He truly appreciates that. There's a... Oh, this is fine. I'm glad he's having a good time. Glad he's having a good time. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas. Good to see you. Good to see you. Still celebrating Merry Christmas's birthday. And will be for the foreseeable future. I'm feeling anxious about buying a tractor. Talk me into it. Oh, my goodness gracious. I can't believe that you need to be talked into buying a tractor. Can you imagine how much better your life is going to be after you have a tractor? You know, they say that a man's life is split into two parts. There's before he owns a tractor and after he owns a tractor.
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered.
And after he owns a tractor.
I besmirch it just another blowhard for beating me to the Soxby redeem.
That's a perfectly legitimate besmirchment. There you go. You'll have to work, yes, but you won't have to work as hard on account of having the tractor. You got the tractor there. So imagine you don't have the tractor. Then what you got to do? You got to hook up the mule. Goodness gracious, Joe Spoon, smooches for you. Thank you so much, my friend. Bonus farts for you. You got to hook up the mule, or worse, grab a shovel or a hoe, something like that. Gas costs money. Well, look at it this way. Gas is actually, if you break it down, one of the least expensive liquids that you can buy. Imagine if you had a tractor that ran off of Chanel No. 5, for example. That would be thousands and thousands of dollars per gallon. Whereas gas is it's under $5 a gallon. I mean, the only way that it would be cheaper is if it ran like on water, maybe, or hopes and dreams. That's the only way. I mean, people complain that gas is expensive, and it is. It is. I mean, you gotta have it. You know what I mean? Oh, that's very funny. I use a hoe every time I do yard work, and now my arms are toned and have some good muscle. Well, there is a positive to manual labor. I will tell you that. There is a positive to the manual labor. But it's just like everything else in life. There's you got the good and you got the bad. Over here, there's the good, right? And then over here, you got the bad. For instance, they invented the car. That's pretty good. You can go places. You can travel down Route 66 and see all sorts of, various, side attractions, things like that. But then it also leads to speeding. So it's bad. But then you also could become an Uber driver if you want to. Can't do that without a car. But then it also leads to speeding. So it's bad. There's everything. Everything in this world. It's got pros and cons to it. Except buying a tractor. Nothing but pros to that. There's not one bad thing about buying a tractor. Because A, you have a tractor. And B, you don't not have a tractor. It's a win-win situation. Not going to be speeding in a tractor. That's true. Not unless you're very good with a combustion engine and they had some, some Star Trek-like modifications to it. And call it the USS Enterprise. Start beaming crops up and stuff like that. You might could speed. But even then, you're most likely going to be doing it on private land, in which it's impossible to speed, legally speaking. Win-win. Tractor wins again. You know what? I think I need a tractor. Even though I live on less than a quarter of an acre of land, I need a tractor. Getting an Uber ride on the back of a horse might be fun. Yeah, but how is the horse going to use the app? You know what I mean? Its hooves would crush the iPhone under its immense weight and strength. You don't know. You have to. You got to tip it in cash. You got to staple it. Staple a couple of dollar bills to its hindquarters. That's a bad situation all the way around. Can generals go on private land? If you allow them to. If they have a warrant. A little sock-sized tractor. Could you imagine? How adorable. DJ Modi's, how adorable would that be? A little sock-sized tractor. Could you imagine me out there just tending to my crops in my little sock-sized tractor? Oh, my goodness gracious. Pittsburgh, hello, little horse and police. It's good to see you. Yeah, welcome. Welcome in on the glorious Wednesday. Wednesday. Toot, toot. Look at me and my little tractor. Oh, look at me. I'm going to bale the hay. Here I go to bale the hay in my little tractor. Toot, toot, toot. Toot, toot. Off I go in my little tractor. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, look, it has an 8-track player. Maybe I'll listen to some John Denver while I bale the hay. Bale the hay. Bale the hay. You remember John Denver's famous song about baling the hay? Bale the hay. Bale the hay. Oh my goodness gracious! That's it keeps auto modding when you talk about hoes, because some people use that word in a different way. They use it to be derogatory against women. I know. I'm not saying that it's good. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying it happens. It's been co-opted by perverts. But not here in the Sock Up Show. When we say hoe, we're talking about the gardening implement. That's right, Hedjarks, because we throw tomatoes at that kind of talk. Robot Don, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Is this Robot Don? What? Robot Don? Welcome in, my friend. Smooches for you. Hope everything's going good with you guys. I said you guys as if you were multiple people, but you're just the one robot as far as I know. But I'm just so excited to see you. So what are y'all talking about? What? Nothing yet. What? We were talking about tractors. Do you have a tractor, Robot Don? Or, with you being a robot, would you even need a tractor? You may have all of the capabilities that a tractor can provide already. We could go slower, we could go faster. How about you hop on with me on my sock-sized tractor? Braid, let's see the car. That's fantastic. I love it. I love it. She thinks my tractor's attractive. You don't, but you give attachment abilities. Oh, but you have attachment ability. Oh, yeah, me too. Me too. Pittsburgh, goodness gracious. Pittsburgh says, here's a song in the style of John Denver about hay farming. Sunrise paints the eastern sky a rosy golden hue. The dew is clinging to the grass, a fresh and brand new day. The birds are singing in the trees, a gentle melody. It's time to head out to the fields where I need to be. Oh, the hay, the fragrant hay, the summer's golden prize. The mower hums a happy tune beneath the clear blue skies. From tender shoots of green it grows to harvest in the sun. A simple rhythm of the land till the day is done. There's something about this honest work that feeds my every soul, connected to the earth itself, making spirits whole. The sweat upon my brow which shines a testament to care for this beautiful land. It gives more than I can bear. Oh, the hay, the fragrant hay, the summer's cold prize, mow hums a happy tune beneath the clear skies from 10 to S. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you, Pittsburgh. Thank you, Pittsburgh. That's a fantastic tune. And you know what the great thing about that? You can do a song in the style of John Denver. Can't sue you. Dead.
A gallon of tiny corns.
He's dead. Can't sue you. Can't sue you. You can make all the John Denver sounding songs you want. Unless he has litigious children. I'm not sure about that. He could have litigious children. The best tractor song is the one from the movie Rhinestone. Oh, I don't know that one. I don't know that one. You say Rhinestone, it makes me think like a rhinestone cowboy. Blah, blah. It's the only song I know about rhinestones that I'll admit to knowing about in public anyway. Good to see you, Jeeve Stones. Welcome in. Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Fantastic Wednesday. It's Wednesday, they call it Hump Day. But on a day where a lot of people was off on Monday, it feels like an almost hump day. But then you think, oh, well, it feels like it's Tuesday, but it's actually Wednesday. And then your brain starts to overcompensate. And it's like, oh, well, if it's already Wednesday, that's practically Thursday, which is nearly Friday. And then your brain goes, oh, it's Friday. And then you go, no, wait, now it's Wednesday. Now I'm all discombobulated. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what day it is. Brain can't make up its mind. Cannot make up its mind. Gotta milk the pigs. All right, B-Land. Well, luckily you got that tractor. Hopefully you got the pig milking attachment on the tractor. You just hook that thing up and it takes care of itself. Basically, the Sunday of the midweek. It really is, Robot Don. It's got a touch of the Sunday scaries to it. Rhinestone Eyes is another song. Oh, yeah. Oh, the Gorilla song. That's right. Your rhinestone eyes are like Factories far away. Here we go again. Have you seen my son? I have not, Robot Don. I have not. I have to check that one out. Robot Don. No, I'll be a guest for sure. All you gotta do is ask. I'll be a guest on a show. I love being guests on things. I have to push less buttons, and I still get the jibber jabber. And it's on a Sunday, so that's perfect. Yeah, you just say the word. I'll be there. I will be there. But no, I haven't seen it. I'm woefully inadequate at watching Twitch streams. Not very good at it. But done. I have not. I have to check that one out. Robot Dog. No, I'll be a guest for sure. All you gotta do is ask. I'll be a guest on a show. I love being guests on things. I have to push less buttons, and I still get the jibber jabber. And it's on a Sunday, so that's perfect. Yeah, you just say the word. I'll be there. I will be there. But no, I haven't seen it. I'm woefully inadequate at watching. Your rhinestone eyes are like factories far away. Here we go again. That was for you, Brainless Unicorn. I'm assuming you were rewinded to hear me sing Rhinestone Eyes again. So I figured I would just repeat it. Because the rewind only goes back 30 seconds, and that was we got to relive that fascinating conversation I had with Robot Don about how I haven't seen the show, so I'm glad we got to relive that. Very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. But between Baby Sock and my love of professional wrestling, I don't get to watch Twitch as much as I should. There's a lot of good stuff out there that I miss. And the perfectionist side of me really gets up in arms about it. Is that what you were doing for real, Brainless Unicorn? You've been burgled, Uncle Jimmy's basement. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I know how to deal with burgles. You only have 37 points. That can't be right. That can't be right. Surely you got more points than that. 37,000? Are you missing some zeros at the end there? That shouldn't be right. I'll have to launch a full-scale investigation into that. 37? I'm 37? Interesting. Maybe you had a few too many LaCroix and bet on the wrong horse on the animal of the day. Maybe. Today's animal of the day is not the frog. As long as I remember to change it, it's not the frog. Could be the frog. We had a run there where it was like the marmot for 3 months. I kept forgetting to change it. So you never know. I wouldn't invest too many points in betting against the frog, because it's a possibility. But it's not. It's not. Spoiler alert, not the frog. Not the frog, Floyd Vivino. Even though you and the frog start with the same letters, not that one. Hope the animal is Jody Sweden. Jody Sweden, if you're watching, feel free to call in. Phone lines are open. Change the frog's diapers. Oh, no, I don't change the frog's diapers. No. I would never change a frog's diapers. That's between it and its mama frog. Unless I'm getting paid handsomely. Can you imagine trying to change a frog's diapers? Tiny little thing and a wiggly frog. It'd be kicking his legs and stuff like that. Especially if it's like a disagreeable frog, you know what I mean? Ugh. Who do you think will win, one Speedo Gorilla or 100 sock cops? Well, if 100 sock cops give him a ticket, he'll be financially ruined, I'll tell you that. I don't know if it's going to do any physical harm to him. Definitely some mental harm and financial for sure. He can say goodbye to that 401k he's been building up at the zoo. You know, that would be fun. We should start a thing to where we all get signs and picket, and we demand that animals at the zoo get 401ks. And then finally they bend to our enormous pressure, and then gorillas have 401ks, and then they're like, well, now what? And we're like, I don't know. I just like them to have 401ks. I just think it's a good idea. I heard that cops love to ticket more at the end of the month. Well, some people do. Some cops do like to ticket because there is a quota. Most people don't think there is, but there is a quota. You're supposed to get so many, statistically speaking, over the course of a month. But I always meet my quota within the first 30, 45 minutes of the month. So it's never an issue for me. So I love giving tickets any time of the month. But some of these slackers, you know what I mean? You met some of them. You've interacted with some of them. You know, ones that don't have fantastic mustaches. Some that don't even wear the sunglasses sometimes. Ugh, slackers. Can't stand them. But yeah, some of them guys, you know, they're all, you know, they walk through life. They're like, dope, dope, dope. Oh, look at the bird over there. Tweet, tweet. Hey, bird, how's it go? Oh, it's the 30th of the month. I better give out some more tickets. Yuck, yuck. Yuck, yuck. And then, you know, they get really ticket happy at the end of the month. What are your thoughts on firefighters? I love firefighters. Those guys are great. They try to do a thing like a rivalry, you know, like between cops and firefighters. But I never bought into it. I never bought into it myself because, I mean, you know, I don't want to put out no fires. First of all, I'm highly flammable. I'm 100% cotton, baby. You don't want me out there putting out no fires. If anything, I'll add to the fire. I'll become the fire. And nobody wants that. Well, some people might want that, but I don't want that for sure. But yeah, it's like a rivalry thing. It doesn't make any sense. It's sort of like whenever sometimes you watch football and then the Army is fighting the Navy in the football game. I'm like, whoa, fellas, we're on the same side here. You know what I mean? We're supposed to be fighting the communists or whoever would fighting. I don't know, whoever it is. We're on the same side. So you know that just means that they don't have enough to do. If you ask me, I think, you know, maybe surely there's some potatoes need peeling, you know, on the Navy ship, or maybe some spoons need polishing, something like that. You know, I mean, what are you doing with all this infighting? So go Navy, beat Army. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. They're on the same side. They're on the same side. Could you imagine how boring that would be, though, if there was a war between the Navy and the Army? The Navy be out there on the ships. They'd be like, come on out here to the sea, big man. You think you're bad enough? And the Army be like, no, you come here on the land. Come here on the land, see how long you last. They'd be like, nuh-uh. You come out here to the sea. They'd be like, well, nuh-uh. You come over here on the land. I ain't gonna. Well, I ain't gonna neither. Well, all right then. I guess it's tight. What's going on, Russell Hardwood? Good to see you. Sound like I got beef with Navy? I don't have any beef with the Navy. Navy's fine with me. They got boats and you know, they got sailors sailing the 7 seas. That's fine with me. I don't care. I'm happy they're out there. I don't want to sail the 7 seas. That's not for me. The Army has bridge builders. Yeah, that's great if you go in between 2 pieces of land. But they ain't gonna build no bridge across the, you know, the Atlantic Ocean or something like that. Well, maybe they could. I don't know. Can get to the boats? Well, I don't know. Well, I'm not a 5-star general, so I don't know. I mean, I played a couple of rounds of Civilization in my day, but that's about as far as my military intelligence goes. Who decided there's 7 seas? I think whoever drew the maps. Can you name the 7 seas? Oh yeah, of course I can. There's C1, C2, C3, C4, C3PO, C6, C7. Those are 7 seas. Meanwhile, the Air Force is watching, laughing, and eating popcorn. Yeah, they're just flying around in their jets, doing their fancy Blue Angels maneuvers. They're like, look how close this plane can get to the other plane. Look how close we are to the other plane. And it's like, oh, well, you know, I mean, there's a whole sky. It's not necessary, but that's cool, I guess. Unnecessary. Blue Angels are Navy, by the way. Yeah, I know. I know they are. I'm actually quite familiar with the Blue Angels because they're housed in Pensacola, which is right down the road. I've seen many a shows of theirs. It's their homecoming shows and things like that. I've talked to Blue Angel pilots before. Bunch of weirdos, if you ask me. The Army had the A-10 Warthogs. Ben Monster TV, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, I got your poem all loaded up right here, but you know, I'm thinking, I may just skip it. Because I think, I don't know. You're on my bad side right now.
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered 2 bets. At just another blowhard wants his poem or else he will besmirch you at sock cop.
I'm not afraid of a little besmirching. You know why just another blowhard. Speaking of somebody who's never on my bad side, Ari Bobari Smooches for you is welcome in. Ben Monster TV, what's going on, fellas? Wow. We got like half the Ben Monster crew is here right now. I feel honored. I feel very honored. I feel under pressure. Oh, smooches for you, sorry, Bobari. Look at that. There we go. Smooches for you. Thank you so much, my friend. Got Sock Cop on the hook for Cyber City. Oh yeah, it's very easy. Very easy to get me on the hook. I'm like a really dumb fish. You don't have to put a worm on the hook. You just go, hey, look at this. Oh, I'm on it. You just say the word. Which now I need to go back and watch like a replay or something like that, just to make sure. Because you never know. You never know. It could be the show could be, hey, you want to come on the show? And it's like, sure. And it's like, yeah, here's the idea for the show. The idea is we spend 3.5 hours telling you how much everybody hates you. Isn't that a great show? Could be. I don't know. I'm gonna walk into one of them situations one of these days. You saw the preview for the new Tron movie. My review was way up. No, you must have seen the wrong preview. No, because I know the guy that made that movie. His name's like Robert and something like that. Jim? I can't remember. Oh, I don't know. I got no idea. Houston to Water Vern. Look at Vern. Look how green he is. Much better than movie than Cats, that's for sure. Tron is better than Cats. I think we can all agree of that. Well, actually, I can't say that for sure because I've never seen Cats or Tron. I've never seen either one, except for all those Tron movies that I've seen. And that time that I reviewed the movie Cats and gave a very detailed plot synopsis of it. But other than that, I've never seen it. The Jeff Bridges Tron or the Jaden Smith Jackie Chan Tron. All Trons are good to me. As long as they got the blue glowy stuff, that's all I care about. I just want blue glowy stuff on my TV. Much of that is possible. In 4K Blu-ray. That's the kind of stuff I like. Or VHS is even better if you got that. This summer you're going to watch at least 3 movies you should have seen by now. Do you have a list? Do you have like a list of movies, or you just got a loosey goosey rule? You're gonna watch 3 movies. Because either way, that's fine. Yeah, that's why I love Star Wars too, Uncle Jimmy's Basement. Yeah, it is much better than Popeye. Popeye, which to be fair, I did not watch the entire film. But what I saw was a snooze fest. Woo boy, what a snooze fest. With the best part of it is Robin Williams mumbling. You know you don't have a very good movie on your hands. He doesn't even do the you know what I mean? I didn't even hear him go, olive oil. Olive oil. That's the worst Popeye impression in the world. And I'm proud of it. I worked on it a long time. Yeah, it was very boring. Everybody was just walking around singing. It happened as soon as I turned off the movie. Dadgummit, I knew it. Tomorrow you're going to watch Harry Potter. Your daughter decided we're going to watch all of the movies together. Well, way to go, Ari. But boy, that's only a 28-hour commitment to watch all of those movies. That's a good way to start. The Harry Potter movies. I think I've seen all the Harry Potter movies. I couldn't like give you a whole lot of detail about the plots and things like that. I know he's a wizard, and he goes to wizard school. Wacky things happen. Yada yada. He rides a broom. And I know it made a lot of people a lot of money. I know that part. But the best part about the Harry Potter was all of the TV preachers freaking out. That was my favorite part. Oh, I love that. Love that. I got a couple of those on the hard drive that I watch whenever I get a good laugh about how they got all up in arms about the Harry Potter, teaching the kids how to be witches and wizards. Teaching them how to be wizards. That's witchcraft. That kind of stuff. I love it. I hope they're good. She's obsessed. Taking her to a live show of a podcast in September. Need to catch up on her level. Yeah. Gary Potter in The Avoidable Mishap. What is it? Is that the Tubi version? Yeah, he does have glasses. He's got a cool scar in the shape of a lightning bolt. Oh, I thought that was pretty cool. Like, if you're gonna have a scar, you know what I mean? It's pretty cool. Harry Potter, is that the one where Dorothy goes to Oz? I'm not sure. Dorothy, I think she may be the one that haunts the bathroom. But I think Oz is the hat. I think he's the hat that tells everybody where to live. But it's been a while since I've seen it, so don't write any of that down. It's not going to be on the test or anything. I know exactly what their names are. I know there's like a dwarf named Hangry, and he's got a big beard. And I think he's got an axe and a dragon, maybe. I don't remember. Harry Potter and the Midlife Crisis. That one's coming up. Yeah. I like to pretend that any movie that the Radcliffe kid, he does all these weird movies now. I like to always watch those and just pretend it's Harry Potter. And be like, oh, look at that Harry Potter. Now he's like a weird deer guy. Look at what happened after Wizard School. The one that haunts the bathroom is Brenda Fabulous. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's hilarious. Yes. Oh, Moaning Myrtle herself. Well, I mean, you can still keep the notes for it, if you want to. He had 2 guns in one movie. That's pretty cool. That's like a cowboy having 2 guns. What is this song? Get out of here with that garbage. I don't need that crap. Without Voldemort to chase, Harry fell on hard times for Daddy. That's right. Voldemort. They were like, you can't say his name. Oh, he who shall not be named, Voldemort. So that's a stupid name anyway. Voldemort. Well, you know how much you get your butt kicked on the playground if your name was Voldemort? Daddy? So I'm gonna kick you right in the shins, Daddy. But why? Because your name's Voldemort, and that's a stupid name. Whack. Whack, whack. Kick you right in the shins, Daddy. Not counting the Harry Potter movies as your 3. Those are for you. Oh, well, that's adorable. I love that. Yeah. I mean, they're good. I like the Harry Potter movies. I like the Harry Potter movie. I like the family that he lives with. I'm sure they show up later. I think they pop up every once in a while. But the family that he lives with, they're such jerks. It's so funny. They're like, you're going to live under the stairs because we don't like you. You jerk. Ah. No, maybe stoned even if they say Jehovah. He said it. He said it. Throw the stones. Throw the stones. Floridino. Voldemort.
A gallon of tiny corns.
Oh, look, Harold. Look at our beautiful baby boy. What shall we name him? Well, I was thinking we'd name him Voldemort. What's a stupid name? So? I can spell it.
You give me the biscuits!
Starts with a V, doesn't it? Well, I suppose you're right. Voldemort
it is. Have you ever had any experience with being funny?
God, not even close. Tom Marvallo Riddle all mixed up. Fusshead 78, that went right over my Fusshead. I don't even know who that is. Tom Marvallo.
I'm trying to use the phone.
Riddle. You know, I finally saw that movie the other day too, the Pee-wee movie. It was pretty good. It was all right. It was okay. I ain't getting no tattoos about it or anything, but it was pretty good. No, you're not on the outs. Well, I saw the documentary too, but the actual the Pee-wee's Big Adventure movie, I'd never seen that before. I've seen like bits and pieces of it. Wait, what? Is it about that picture you posted? Wait, what picture? I don't know what you're talking about. Is that one of your favorite Spin Monster? It's pretty good too. Yeah. Well, I've seen it now, but I'd never seen it before. I mean, I picked it up, like through cultural osmosis
Sock
over the
hop.
years, you know. So like I knew Dottie, and I knew he said he was a rebel, and I knew he was looking for his bicycle. And I had a friend who's got the little tiger head from the front of his bicycle tattooed on her neck, right on the front of the neck, right there. So I knew that. I knew a lot of I knew Large Marge. I knew that kind of stuff, but I just never sat down and watched it. You know what I mean? I feel it's one of those.
This is crooked.
It's one of them things where you like, you know, you hear so much about it. You're like, yeah, I knew about the basement of the Alamo, the tequila that, like, I knew all of that stuff. So I felt like I had already seen it, like vicariously. So whenever I watched it, there was really only like 4 frames of the movie that I haven't seen, like in some other form. So I was like, yeah, no, I feel like I've seen it.
Give me the police.
Just the pacing is different. Talking about Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. It's I mean, I guess it's a big adventure. What about the Endless Chain? I don't remember the Endless Chain. Oh, I remember him saving the snakes from the pets. I had seen that before. He picks up the snakes and he faints. Remember all that kind of stuff. All that before. Thought it was a medium adventure. Yeah, I would say so too. I mean, he only went to one country. You know what I mean? Not that big of an adventure, but it was pretty good, pretty big. Talking about the movie Sock Hop's Big Adventure. Oh no, that's a totally different movie. Totally different movie. No bicycles in that movie. But Dottie's in it though. I knew it was Tim Burton's first feature film. I knew that. I think really the only thing that I saw that I really enjoyed that I didn't know was that he does like a Wile E. Coyote type gag when he's running through the studio lots and he pulls the big thing where where it looks like it keeps going but then it's a painting and they run into it. That's the only part that I'm like, I've never seen this referenced anywhere except for the Wile E. Coyote movies, but I didn't know it was in this. That was probably my favorite part. That was pretty much the only thing that I hadn't seen though. All right. Well, before he has some sort of medical event, let's go ahead and do Just Another Blowhard Sock Spear. You had the Pee Wee Herman Show on VHS. Now the Pee Wee Herman Show was pretty good. I enjoyed that. That was a wacky show. But you don't remember the Endless Chain? Did you actually watch the movie? I don't remember that part. Maybe I had to get up to go potty during that part. I don't remember the Endless Chain. You talking about the bike chain? I don't remember. I don't remember an Endless Chain. Yeah, he had a really long bike chain. For some reason, whatever you said Endless Chain, it made me think of Unchained Melody. I think that's where the wires got crossed in my brain. Okay, yeah, no, I remember that, yeah. He was trying to put his bike up. Which that scene was really important because you had to establish how much he loves his bike, you know. You have a Pee Wee doll sitting in Cherry right now? Oh, I love it. Love it. It was one long Pee Wee break. Yes, it was. It was, you know. But no, and it, you know, I didn't watch it, or I never not watched that movie because I was like, oh, I'm not gonna watch that. I was just like, I feel like I've seen it, and I was right. I was 100% right. Only two things I haven't seen before in some other way was the Wile E. Coyote thing, and then when they sat in the dinosaur. I'd never seen that. But that's a pretty forgettable part, though. The one girl that wants to go to France, and she's got the boyfriend, the big Hulk guy. It's all like, oh, I beat you up, kind of thing. I don't remember them sitting in the dinosaur like in Fallout New Vegas. All right, here we go. Did I copy and paste the thing already? Yes. All right, here we go. We're going to pause this. We're going to play the fancy music. I never knew she played the Penguin's mom in Batman Returns. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. For your 40th, the Ben Monster Crew got you a cameo from Paul Rubens. Oh, man, I didn't know he was on Cameo. That's awesome. Holy cow, that's super cool. That's really cool. Well, I know he's not on Cameo anymore, unless you can access a Cameo via a Ouija board. But it's free that way. Apple takes too many fees if you try to pay over the Ouija board, so nobody takes that. That is super cool, Ben Monster. I had no idea. I hope he was cool in it, because that's the thing about the Cameo. Sometimes you could tell they phone it in, and it'd be like, hey, Ben Monster, happy birthday or whatever, I don't really care. The money's already in my account. Goodbye. But I hope it was good. I hope it met your qualifications. I too am on Cameo. If you need a disappointing video. It was not phoned in at all. Oh, it's fantastic. I love that. I've seen a few of them that are just like, oh man. Even if it was $10, you wasted your money, because that guy, it didn't come from the heart. You know what I mean? So it's like being with a lady of the night. I guess the point gets across, but the heart wasn't in it. You know what I'm saying? You asked the computer to make you a picture of this and posted it in Discord and deleted it because it made you feel bad. Oh, for crying out loud. What, Working Blue? I just said lady of the night. You don't like ladies? Alright, here we go. We're going to find out. No, not find out. We're just going to read this daggone poem. That's right, Cujo Salem Slam. No, we're not talking about gardening hose again. We've moved on from the tractor talk. We moved on. We talked about Pee-wee for about an hour and a half. Alright, here we go. Gonna play this music. Read this surely to be god-awful poem that the robot wrote. About something or other. I don't know. Just of the blowhard, I tell you. My French pal with a twinkle and grin once told me a tale, oh, where to begin? Of a day by the sea, bright and grand, when a seal lent a rather wet hand. Oh, he must have been nervous. He stood by the shore, lost in thought, perhaps of some cheese finely wrought. Must be talking about the Frenchman. Then a whiskered dark head broke the spray and nudged him, then swam right away. Not a push, more a nudge, firm and sleek, sent him tumbling, a splash, then a shriek. Ah! Right into a shower, quite cold and quite clear. Mon Dieu, he declared, with a laugh and a cheer. A seal, a shower, a Frenchman's delight. A story he tells with all of his might. A memory now glistening and free of the day he was bathed by the sea. Bathed by the sea. That's enough music. Applaud. Good job, everybody. Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be a good poem. When the robot spits out like 3 stand, Daddy, it ain't going to be no good. That poem, Daddy. I wouldn't feed that poem to my dog, Daddy. It's a terrible poem, Daddy. One of your favorite Christmas songs is Santa Lost a Hoe. Instead of going ho, 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 now he only goes ho, ho. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's fantastic. I've heard that. Should have done it in the writing of Alfred Hitchcock, a.k.a. Oh, a la Psycho. Yeah. What I just assume Robot writes everything as if it was a Psycho. Now read it in French. Why are you trying to start trouble just now, boy? I got in trouble with Commodore Friday for saying Lady of the Night. And you want me to say that in French? You can defile your own Google with that search. I'll have no part of it. I did it once. Won't fool me again. Like President Bush said, fool me once, Shame on you. Fool me twice. You won't get fooled again. How about that? Everybody comes to Twitch for their early 21st century political humor. Imagine if you played it and I didn't stop you. Well, no, I read it. I read it with my eyeballs before you stopped me. Just made you choke on your lychee. Lychee, lichu, laka. Lasagna? I don't know how to say it. That's one of them words that I feel like somebody told me how to say one time. That I was like, oh, I got it. I'll never forget that. And then, forgot it. Lady of the Evening is your favorite punk rock band of the early 2000s. Oh, yeah, they were great. Yeah, it's a shame they broke up. On account of a Lady of the Evening. Funny enough. So I guess the seal will never be the animal of the day. Oh, yeah, seal could be the animal of the day. I think it's been the animal of the day before.
Daddy, daddy, daddy.
It got the kiss from a rose. Oh, yeah, no, the artist. That's what I'm talking about. He's my favorite seal. My favorite seal for sure. Which I guess, speaking of animal of the day, we can do the prediction. What letter of the alphabet does it start with? A through L or M through Z? Two choices. Which one will you pick? Or, as Rush taught us, if you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice. So you could choose not to participate. You thought you mentioned the lady I bring in, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. I don't mind it if it's Dusty Rhodes saying it. It's just it's the robot that freaks me out. Because when Dusty Rhodes says it, he's like, oh, that's right, Daddy. Let me tell you something, Daddy. But then the robot does it. It's like, Daddy, Daddy. And I'm like, ugh, it's creepy, man. I don't like it. I don't like a robot calling me Daddy. I ain't never gave birth to no robot before. Ugh, I ain't your daddy, robot. Stop calling me that. The robot got more money than I do. So I can't even be a sugar daddy. So get out of here with that garbage. Ugh. Well, I'm glad my discomfort brings you joy. That's good. That makes me very happy. It goes back to what I was saying at the beginning of the show. Everything's got its pros and cons. Pros and cons. I get uncomfortable. It makes Ari Bobari happy. You know what I mean? 6 of one, half dozen of the other. It all comes out in the wash. That's what Pawpaw Sock always tells me. It all comes out in the wash. Let me tell you something, Daddy. Bleep bloop. Everybody wins. Except for me, who obviously just lost in that scenario. But that's okay. That's alright. Not a problem. Doesn't bother me a bit. Doesn't bother me a bit. Not even a little bit. Not at all. Doesn't bother me. Lost the game, Daddy. Oh, my goodness gracious, lost the game. I haven't thought about that in a long time. So I guess that means I was winning for a while there. Until you came along. Look at Jimmy's face and maybe lose the game again. Time to play the game. Time to play the game. Oh yeah, the phone lines are open if anybody wants to call. Preferably someone who hasn't called in the last week or so.
Wow. Arabobari _ just cheer 10 bits. Like this, Daddy?
Oh, for crying out loud. Yes, exactly like that. Exactly like that. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm trying to cleanse out my ears. You're not supposed to use a Q-tip. I hear that's bad, so I try to use internal methods. You are a sock, therefore you can't be a caramel candy on a stick, aka sugar daddy. I haven't had one of those in a long time. I feel like even the last times I've taken baby sock trick-or-treating, I haven't even got a couple sugar daddies. Maybe they've all run away in shame. Why did that make me feel somehow different than cringe? Oh, I don't know, Uncle Jimmy's Basement. I mean, how you feel is how you feel. You can't control that. I mean, I guess unless you become like a transcendental meditationalist, I guess they get good at stuff like that. but I can't. Thank you so much for Water and Vern there. Jolt Freak, good to see you, Jolt Freak. How's everything going, my friend? Hope everything is well. Don't forget to treat yourself to a delicious... Oh, daggum it. Don't forget to treat yourself to a delicious Power Ham! Powered by Dubby, yes indeed. Got all the Power Ham you need for those gaming sessions and stuff like that. Playing the Halos and the Pirates or whatever. I don't know what the kids play. The Fortnites. You play Fortnites? You'd call, but the wife is watching I Love Lucy at high volume. Well, just call and we'll listen to I Love Lucy. I don't care. But it's up to you. Red Bull and Power Ham. That's right. No, it's a W is it's like a powdered. It's one of them powdered things. So what we do is we take a ham, and then we sort of marinate it. We sort of coat it. You know, some people use like a honey glaze. We use a Dubby glaze. That's right. Use Uber be smart. No, the only reason that you got hung up on, you know what? It was kind of funny just another blowhard because I got another phone call, and the conversation was reaching its natural end, anyways. So I was like, well, I'll just switch to the other phone call. I didn't know it was going to hang up. I thought it was going to put you on hold. So I was going to see how long it was going to take you to figure out that nobody was listening when he was talking. But it actually hung up on you, and I didn't know it was going to do that. And but who was calling was Danny Manning. So we was talking to Danny Manning for a while. And then the phone, it did hang up on him. And I don't know what happened. He texted me after. He was mad too. I was like, I got two people mad at me hanging up on him. And I only hung up on one of them. That doesn't seem fair. So he was texting me. He's like, what's going on? But then I was like, I didn't hang up on you. I don't know what happened. Things just went cattywampus there. And he was like, oh, okay. See, he understands. They can move on. Some people can't. Some people can't. That's just the way the ball bounces, I suppose. Yeah, the old oopsie poopsie. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Accidents. I have hung up on Ari Bobar before. Yes. Yeah, and that was deserved. That was you accused me of murder. So, you know that. I mean, that's just. I mean, that's common phone etiquette. Once you accuse someone of murder, you can hang up on them with no repercussions. No court in the country would convict me for being rude of that. She just asked to speak to a dog. No. You didn't hear the other part of the conversation. Not all of it went out over the air. There was a lot of besmirchment going on, a lot of accusations being tossed around. With the court case still pending, I can't get into it too much, but suffice it to say, I'm in the right. I'm 100% in the right, as I so often am. Except for those times when I'm wrong. What's going on, Big Juice? Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, I am an old fart, yeah. What gave it away? The grays in my mustache? The grays in my eyebrows that you can't even see because they're so gray. They don't even show up on the green screen. They're so green, they're so gray, they started to turn green. Oh, man. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I hung up on you twice. Really? That's impressive. How did I do that in one phone call? That's pretty cool. Did I hang up on you and then called you back and then heard you say hello and then hung up on you again? Just for emphasis? Yeah, you get the gray balls of length every once in a while. Still in my oh, Big Juice, thank you so much for lying to me. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Glacier? What are you talking? Why are you trying to prematurely bury Glacier? He's fine. Glacier's fine. He's fine. The Glacier Redeemed, it should be there. Around there somewhere. Can't believe you saying the lovely Ari Bobar was besmirched. Well, you know what? Sometimes it's the one you least expect. The ones you least expect. Sneak up. Stab you right in the back. There's Glacier, see? All this jibber jabber about what's going on with Glacier. Glacier's just barking away. Oh, I did get rid of the movie review. Yeah. I think it's probably about time to bring that back, though. I got tired of it for a while, but I think I might enjoy it again. What do you mean, not the real Glacier? Look at it. What does that name tag say? Glacier. Hello, my name is Glacier. It says it right there in black and white. Well, blue and white. Temu Glacier. How dare you? You know how much it would cost to import something from Temu these days? I don't know, unless they got rid of the tariff. I don't keep up with the news. It makes me too sad. So if there are high tariffs from Temu, then use that joke. But if those went away already, then pretend I didn't say that. Pretend I said something else funnier. Yeah, take a good look. Take a good close look, Aribo Park. There it is, right there, Glacier, with the 2 different eyes and everything. Glacier, the one and only. There he goes. There he goes. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. The one and only real Glacier, who was born, and then that has not changed. Amazon wish list version of it. Well, get out of here. Get out of here when I go up to Uncle Jimmy's face. Whose side are you up? Well, I know whose side you're on. I don't blame you. I'd be on that side too if I wasn't the only one on my side. Now he wants to put tariffs on apples. Oh my goodness gracious. My Fiji apples are going to go through the roof. You will add the great Glacier controversy of 2024 to my wiki page. Oh, please do. Please do. You got to stop eating them leeches anyways. I hear they're bad for you. You got to you put the lychees on top of a hot dish with lychees, liqueurs, lynches, whatever they're called. I don't know how to say it. I'm not some fancy fruit eater guy. Apples and strawberries. That's about as far as I go.
Now, have you ever had any experience with being funny?
No, not at all. Instead of think of something funnier. Hey, legumes. Legumes is funnier. That's true. Would you rather have John Candy or Chris Farley back? Well, it depends. Which one is more likely to be my friend? Which one is more likely to buy me a pizza? That'd be the one that I would pick. I don't know. Chris Farley was younger. So fancy that you got them at Costco. Do you realize that you have to have a membership just to buy anything from Costco? Wow. I mean, that's fancy right there. They don't get no fancier than that. You know, you can just walk into any Walmart in the country and buy whatever you want. They don't even ask for no ID or nothing. Would have thought you were a fellow fruit fanatic. Well, I wish I could be. Wish I could be, DJ. But some of them hurt my tummy. No. Will not bring back Chevy Chase. I heard bad things about that guy. I'm anti-Chevy Chase. He was great in Christmas Vacation, but that's it. Other than that, don't need him. Got no need for it. You can jump in the lake, Chevy Chase. You can tell him I said that, too. Every time I go into Costco, I feel like the Gestapo is checking out. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Let me see your card. Before I let you buy this 24-pack of deodorant, I must see your identification to make sure you are one of the chosen ones. We cannot let any riffraff come into my gallons of mayonnaise. Chevy Chase is still alive. Oh, really? Well, I mean, is it really living? Yeah, I mean, just because the heart's beating. Telling Dr. Pepper about how scandalous you are. Oh, Dr. Pepper knows. Trust me. Trust me, Dr. Pepper knows all about it. I'm on Dr. Pepper's good list. I know some secrets about Dr. Pepper. That if Dr. Pepper ever wronged me, I just say I'm not gonna say much. I'm just gonna say that Mr. Pibb would be a very happy man. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I'm Chevy Chase and you're not. Whoa.
Kick rocks, Chevy Chase. Don't need him. Don't need him, though. What do you ever do? I don't know why I'm anti-Chevy Chase all of a sudden. I just decided. I didn't like Chevy Chase, and now I'm anti-Chevy Chase. Kick a rock. Kick it over there. Take a rock, see that rock right there? Kick it. Off it goes. I don't know why I'm being very negative tonight. I apologize about that, Big Juice. I apologize. I feel like I am being very negative. Maybe I'm having an existential crisis or something like that. Maybe there's something going on. Who knows? Who knows? There's something going on in there. Am I being very You know what I think it is? I think I've been hanging out with Just Another Blowhard too much. We came to that realization last night. He called and he said, I said something. I forgot what it was. I blocked it out of my brain. But he said, that sounds like something that I would say. Not that. I mean, I love you, Just Another Blowhard, but I mean, that was a reality check right there. You should check all the rocks you could find to see if I could find fossils. Really? Did you ever find any? Because I've never looked. But I've also never found any. Because I haven't looked. So there could be fossils all over the place. I wouldn't know. I don't even know if I could identify a fossil. You are the 5 people you spend the most time with. Oh, man, I got to do some rearranging. That means I'm a toddler. Just another blowhard. Oh, God. Things are not looking good for me. Oh, man. It's not his fault. It's my fault for listening to him. You are the 5. Man, that's some profound stuff right there. You found fossils, though, for real? That's awesome. Did you find any of those ammonites? Ammonites? What are they called? Or maybe that's a Pokemon. There's a fossil that's something or other. Oh, for crying out loud. Thank you so much, Commodore Fry. Why is Pootie Tang getting... As much as we talked about Pootie Tang. Ari is my favorite fossil because she's priceless.
Well, I can't say that they know, my brother. What a tie.
What a tie. What a tie. No, you're not old. You're not old. You're not fossil old for sure. What kind of fossil gets made in 21 years? Get out of here. Get out of here with that garbage. What a tie. All right, we're going to find out what the animal of the day is. Oh, man. What a day. Say Sadate and feel okay.
Void Vivino just cheered 10 bits. Just because no one has publicly besmirched it, just another blowhard. Please stop turning its sock cop into you.
Oh, thank you so much. Floyd Vivino smooches for yours, my friend. Yes, indeed, yo. Very kind of you. Very kind of you. All right, here we go. We're going to play... Oh, we're going to play the new theme song. Anna 1, Anna 2s, Anna... Oh, whoops, wrong button. Anna 1, Anna 2s, Anna... Oh, there it goes. Yes, indeedios, ladies and gentlemen, man, I am still enjoying the heck out of that Animal Today theme song. There's a whole new one that I got to make a video for. I just haven't done it yet. You like that? Oh, thank you so much, Pants O'Clock Smooches for you. Glad you enjoyed that. It's my good buddy Jeeve Stones, who was here earlier. May still be lurking around. He does all the music. He's got a brand new song that nobody's heard yet except for me and him. Just gotta make a new video for it. I gotta download some more animal PNGs. I've run out. I had to reuse some animal PNGs. That's when you're in a bad spot. Reusing animal PNGs. But that's neither here nor there. You're not here to find out how the sausage is made. You're just here to look at the fine selection of deli meats. Could be the Weevil Maisie Muffins. About to find out what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you and your loved ones the animal of the day. Drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the animal of the day is the armadillo. Hot diggity dog. Look at it in all of its glory. The armadillo. The armadillo. The animal of the day. Look at that. So that means that people who guessed A through L got it right. Uh-oh, somebody bet big on M through Z. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. A through L. Look at that. They have Leo Prassy. Well, I'm not sure about their astrological signs. But they're actually related genetically pretty close to the roly-poly. You believe that? Well, they call them roly-polies down here. I don't know what they call them. Pill bugs is another name for them. In England, they call them bibbidi-bobbidins or something like that. But they call them roly-polies. They're like little bugs, and they roll up into a ball. And they look sort of like little armadillos, and they're actually closely related genetically. So look at that. The armadillo. So it's an adorable little armored possum. I never saw them alive, sadly. When we were stationed in Texas, they were always found on the side of the road. They are all often, unfortunately, found on the side of the road. They haven't learned about cars yet. I don't know who's gonna break the news about cars to the armadillo. They have salmonella. I didn't even know they ate fish. That's fantastic, Chief Stone. You probably seen an armadillo or two in your day. You have some in the Minnesota Zoo. Ooh. I don't even know if they have them in the zoo around here. This is a repeat. The armadillo has been the animal of the day before. But I was just so excited about it. Watch Critivision on Twitch sometimes. The Forest live stream an armadillo show. Oh man, I gotta check out Critivision. I feel like you've told me about that before. Yeah, they do have fur. They are furry. They have hairs all over their bodies. Much like most of us, I guess. I'm made of cotton, so I guess in a way I'm nothing but hair, if you count plant hair as hair. But they roll up into a ball. It's pretty cute. Look at that one. He's sitting there eating a sandwich, rolled up in a ball. Gonna watch him some Netflix. They are adorable. I found out what you said. You said there were 300,000 people at the. Oh, I remember that now. Oh my goodness gracious, God! I can't believe I said that. Can't believe I said that. Oh my goodness gracious! What am I turning into? What am I turning into, ladies and gentlemen? They are mammals. I think they are mammals, yeah. I think you're right. I know they're not marsupials. I know that. They dig up and mess up property with holes. They do. They will do that. They'll mess up your property. But good luck. Good luck suing one. Now, but you could file the paperwork and take them to court, and they'll show up. But even if you win, good luck seeing any money out of an armadillo. They notoriously have terrible jobs. So you're not gonna get your monies back to fix the thing. So really, they face no repercussions. An armadillo with nothing got nothing to lose, is what they say. Now, a group of armadillos is called a roll. That's what the internet said. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. I tried to find an armadillo to ask it what a group of them was called. But the only one that I found wasn't saying a whole lot on account of he was on the side of the road. But they are, yeah. They look like little critters in armor suits. Which they may be able to stop like a They may be good in a sword fight, something like that kind of armor, but it definitely doesn't work up against a Honda Civic. A Roll Tide of them. Roll Tide, roll! And I still believe that, Floyd Favino. Statler and Waldorf. All rolled up into one. But of course, if you were driving on the roads in France and saw one of these beautiful creatures on the side of the road, you wouldn't call it. What'd you call me? Oh, woos. Oh, okay. The squatter spot. Gonna have to deny that one. Smooches for you, squatter spot. That's good to know, though. That's good to know. That's nothing to be ashamed of. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas for 33 months. Hot diggity dog. Smooches for you, my friend. And luckily it shows me what you type, because the robot called me a wuss. But really, you typed woos. But it just called me that. Your dog Tails is beefing with a possum in your yard. Like, uh-oh. Ooh, boy. You're going to sell tickets to that fight at WrestleMania. Tails versus the possum.
Wow.
Possum's
Floyd
good name.
Vivino just cheered 10 bits. I'm starting to wonder if Marixmas 70 was born on December 25th.
You know, I'm not sure when her birthday is. Just to be safe, I celebrate it every single day. Thank you so much, Floyd Favino. Crunchy on the outside, chewy on the inside, like a pizza flavored combo. But if you were in France, you wouldn't say armadillo. They wouldn't know what you were talking about. They got the metric system over there. So in English, you would say
armadillo.
Armadillo. There we go. That's God's favorite way to say it. But how does the French say it? They say
tattoo.
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 Tattoo. That's right. They wrote that song. All the things she said, right into my head, right into my head, right into my head.
Tattoo.
Is not. That song's actually fantastic. I don't know if you've listened to that song lately, but that song is a banger, as the kids used to say before they grew up. You could get a tattoo of an armadillo. You could get or in France they would call it a
tattoo. Tattoo.
A tattoo. A tattoo. So I wonder if in France, if you get if you're just talking to a French person, you're like, hey, check out this tattoo that I got. They're like, mais oui? You got an armadillo? What on earth are you doing with an armadillo?
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. At Sock Cop, the real question is, how do Canadians say it?
Well, the Canadians, of course, would say they would say something along the lines of armadillo, eh? Hey, look at that armadillo, eh? Well, I was outside at Tim Hortons. I look over and it's an armadillo, eh? Or if they're in Quebec, they would say, I was at Tim Hortons. I saw a tattoo, eh? That's a dillo, eh? Translating, armadillo pushed me in the shower. What is it with you and French showers? Get out of here with that garbage.
Oh, Canada.
Bud. Oh yeah, that guy in the treehouse was saying Bud a lot last night. That was pretty funny. I enjoyed that. Check out my tattoo of the plane, boss, the plane. Oh man, poor old tattoo.
Wow. Scotty518 just cheered 15 bits. I'm here now.
Oh, thank you so much. Scotty B518, welcome in, my friend. The show can finally start. I just been killing time. Waiting on our good pal Scotty B518 to show up. Tattoo. So there we go. Armadillo. The animal of the day. So if you see an armadillo, be sure to let it know that it is the animal of the day. And the armadillo will say, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. You know, I was having kind of a rough day, and then you come along and said I was the animal of the day. You know how to make an armadillo feel good.
Tiny corns.
I'm thinking about maybe moving to France and getting me a tattoo, but I ain't sure yet. But, I appreciate that. You asked Tattoo from Fantasy Island to lend me some money, but said he said he was a bit short. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness. Where are the armadillos? Only in Texas? No, there's armadillos all over the place. As a matter of fact, wait a minute, what's that? I think that may be an armadillo right behind you! Ah! Did I scare you? What's going on, Minnie Mabel? Good to see us. You've seen them in Florida and South Carolina as well. Yeah, they're all over the place. Them little things that get around. If they're having short little stumpy legs, they sure can travel. Or maybe they roll up into a ball and roll around like a cat and Marty.
Void Vivino just cheered 10 bits. How do we know what the animal of the day is Thursday through Monday?
Well, you just have to ask your local zoologist on those days, Void Vivino. Or you can call me, I'll tell you. I've said that for 10 years. Nobody's done it yet. You have an armadillo pillow. It's not comfortable. Oh, man. Is it made out of real armadillo? Because I imagine that wouldn't be comfortable. Have you tried flipping it over the squatter spot? Because I bet the underside, the soft white underbelly, so to speak, probably a lot more comfortable than the other part. Oh! Let me tell you this. Hey, have you guys heard about these things? You heard about this new invention? Oh, it's fantastic. Let me tell you about this new thing I just heard about. The weighted blanket. You ever seen those? Anybody got a weighted blanket? Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, what a great invention. The weighted blanket. Oh, my goodness. We've had one for a little bit, but I never used it. I was just like, oh, it's a heavy blanket. Who cares? Last night I got a little chilly. It was like, oh, I couldn't find my regular blanket. Looked over and I was like, oh, I'll just use this weighted blanket. Put it on top of me. I slept like a dadgum baby. I haven't slept so good in years. I fell asleep so fast. It was like being cuddled by an angel. Like a fat angel laying right on top of me. Oh, it was beautiful. If you haven't tried a weighted blanket, I'm here to tell you. That's life-changing. You have one, Joan Spoon, Ari Bobari, Scotty B518. Can't wait for a blanket. No, it's not. It's not like a waiting for Godot type blanket. It's like a blanket with weight upon it. You have one that isn't evenly distributed. Well, I didn't check the distribution of this one. It seemed pretty square. But I guess if you moved it around too much, maybe. You have a Tim Conway blanket. Look at you. Oh my goodness gracious. Tim Conway blanket. That's probably almost as comfy. But I'm oh my god. I mean, it's been around for a while. Been around. Moe's used it. Baby Sokka's used it, laid on it, and I was, just like, that's fine. It's a blanket. It's whatever. But I actually laid under it for the very first time last night. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now, because I told Mo, I was like, man, that thing is fantastic. She was like, I forgot we had that. I'm going to start using that. And I'm like, but I just fell in love with it. So now I got to buy my own. I got to get my own weighted blanket. And then, so I looked online. I was like, weighted blankets. So, but there's so many options. It's like different sizes and different weights and everything. And I don't know what this one is. I just want another one of these. I just need a weighted blanket cloning machine. I want a machine where I can just put that in and then another one pops out. Just like that. That's all I need. I don't want to do a bunch of research about it. I just want a heavy blanket. So give me a heavy blanket. If I had a blanket, it would probably look like Charlie Brown's ghost costume. You got a little trouble with the scissors, Floyd Vivino? 6.5 is good? Oh, okay. That's what I hear. I don't know what this one is. It's somewhere between 1 and 100 pounds. Somewhere in between there. I have to narrow it down. Maybe I'm pretty sure I got a scale somewhere. You know what I could do? I could stand on the scale, see how much I weigh. And then I'll put the weighted blanket on me, and then see how much we both weigh together. And then I'll send those figures off to a scientist, and they'll be able to figure out the difference using some sort of mathematical calculations. And that should tell me how much I weigh with a weighted blanket on. And then I'll tell that to Amazon, and then they'll figure out the rest of it. the size of your mother-in-law. Hey-oh, get no respect, Uncle Jimmy's basement. Hey, I had a weighted blanket one time, but it turns out it was my mother-in-law. Hey. Rest in peace, Rodney Dangerfield. But not too much peace. I don't think he liked peace too much. Yeah. Good lord. Things coming after me. Phone lines are open if anybody wants to call. I was watching that Therapy Gecko guy. You ever seen that? I was watching him, some of his YouTube videos, and I was like, man, that's pretty cool. I like that gimmick. And then he went to Japan and walked for 50 miles because he was having an existential crisis, and I was like, man, that's cool. It's good stuff. Walking. You can get him for the show. Yeah, get him on. Yeah, that'd be great.
Wow.
I'm sure
Just
he could
another
use
blowhard just
a
cheered
hit to his
100
popularity.
bits. I am not calling.
All right, just another blowhard. Thank you so much. I slid the old side in your DMs, Mr. Sock. Oh, thank you so much, Tattoo. I mean, Commodore Friday. Sorry about that. Let me see what we got going here.
Sarate.
Hey, look at that. Oh, that's fantastic. That looks like... Did he do that just for you? He's looking right at the camera.
Sarate.
Did you just order a cameo? That's what it looked like. It looked like you were like, oh, let me get a cameo real quick. Sarate. And then he was like, that was the easiest $45 I ever made. I meant the work gimmick, otherwise I'd call. It's like, that's okay, you tell him, Steve Dave. No, I mean, you don't have to. It's fine. I'll sit here and jibber jabber about nothing. Don't bother me. But I know some people are like, want to call in, but feel like they don't get the chance to because, there's usually we got the repeat callers who I love. But, maybe somebody else. Got to get these people out of here with that garbage. Get them out of here with that garbage. You tell them I said, get out of here with your garbage. You tell them, Steve Dave. You tell them I said that. I wasn't talking to you. Just another boy. Wasn't talking to you. He's probably out speeding. Yeah, nobody called for a long time because I turned the phones off. People said that they didn't enjoy the phone calls, so I turned it off. Need to be like a talk show host and repeat the phone number a bazillion times. Yeah, I probably should do that, but I don't know my own number, so I'd have to memorize the number first before I do. Well, I guess I could write it down on a sticky note over here somewhere. But that sounds like a lot of work. I was not talking to you, Ari, but boy, get out of here with that garbage. Wasn't talking to any of you guys. I don't enjoy phone calls from blonde women from Minnesota. Well, speak for yourself. More for me, then. DJ Mo. Oh, that is an adorable little goat. I love that little guy. Look at that. Look how cute that little thing is. Is that just like a... That looks like a standard... No, that's yours. That's your little goat. Look at that. I love that. Am I following you? I am not. I just fixed that. There we go. I don't even know if you're streaming or not. I'm about to find out. No, it doesn't look like it. But that's okay. If you ever change your mind, I'll probably show up. Redhead's okay? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, you haven't in a long time? Well, I can understand that. Well, look at that little cat. Buffing up Uncle Jimmy's basement. Wow. What is that little red thing that shows up on its chest? Who is that from? You guys seeing this? Ivy and Nixie? Ivy. Was that Russian? Oh, it's one of them little like anime peg bar. Oh, okay, I see it now. Yeah. I had to zoom in on it. If you hover over it, would your mouse then you can see it a little bit better. Look at that. Wow, that's a buff cat. Whoa, look at that. There's another. That's a buff capybara. Whoa. Look at that. Strong, swole. Wow. I had no idea that was a whole thing. Maybe I need to make one of those of me. I could be all like, with a little peck burst icon thing there. That's a good way to display your strength on Twitch. Oh, look at that. That's a cute capybara. Oh, that was playing the bongos. I could play the bongos. I can play the bongos. Not very well, but I can play the bongos. With the invisible spork. Whoa! Whoa! Look at the invisible spork. No one can see it. 'Cause it's invisible. It had a spell cast upon it by an invisible witch. Oh, yeah, look who I found. Oh, yes. Undertaker. Use the spork, Undertaker. Eat your spaghetti and meatballs, Undertaker. You're a growing boy, Undertaker. Woo. Here's a few mini Maybelline. Oh, man, those are great. Oh, we got a phone call. Who do we have on the line here? Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Hi, Sock Cop.
Oh, my goodness gracious. It's Ari Bobari. Smooches for yours, my friend. How's it going?
Smooches. I'm sorry for being a repeat caller. I called this week, but I hope it's okay.
No, that's fine. There's no laws against it.
Okay.
No laws against it at all. What's been going on with you, my friend? How you doing?
Doing well. It's Cora's last day of high school, or not high school. Holy smokes!
Oh my
last
goodness
day of
gracious!
freshman year. She wanted me to say hi, and I was going to type it, and I was like, I could just call you for a minute.
Yeah, it's way easier that way. I appreciate that. It's her last day of her freshman year, so it's summer vacation now.
Summer vacation, baby. Yep.
Wow,
Here
that
we
is
go.
fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome. She must be so totally stoked. I used to get so excited whenever it's summer vacation. I was like, yeah, I got to do that school gimmick no more for a while.
And I'm like such a playlist lover, so like I made a playlist for like when I picked her up from school.
Oh man, did you have that Alice Cooper song on it? The school's out for the summer.
That's the first song on it. Yes.
Oh, it's gotta be. That's gotta be. That's the best one. That's the best. That's the best song about school not being in anymore. Ah, that is fantastic. What other songs were on there? Do you remember?
Oh my gosh, let me look at my playlist. Hold on.
Oh man.
Where is it? Okay.
'Cause
Don't judge me
that's
though.
the best one.
Like,
Oh, I would
those are
never.
really
I
good
would never.
people.
And no, as long as you got that Alice Cooper song on there, anything. I mean, you could put. I mean, the rest of it could just be a bunch of Black Eyed Peas, and you still have a good playlist.
Okay, I do have Happy from Pharrell Williams because like
That's a good one. Yeah.
Pocket Full of Sunshine, Natasha Bedingfield.
I don't know that one.
Oh, I would sing it. It's like Pocket Full of Sunshine. It's a really fun one. It's like a cute summer vibe. Walking on Sunshine, of course.
Oh yeah, classic. That's one of my favorite songs to sing in the shower.
It's a good one. I have Good Feeling by Flo Rida.
Oh.
I know. I have TikTok by Kesha. Before TikTok existed. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
I have Dance Monkey, Brighter Than the Sun, Cake by the Ocean, Watermelon Sugar.
What by the ocean?
Is like favorite. Cake by the Ocean.
I don't know. Cake by the Ocean. Are they talking about like the baked good cake or like a butt?
Well, it's just whatever you want it to be.
All right, baked good then it is.
Island in the Sun, Brass Monkey,
Brass
Hella
Monkey
Good by No Doubt, That Funky Monkey. Yeah. And then Hella Good by No Doubt, High Hopes, Panic at the Disco. Yeah, just a bunch of different songs. Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's a happy playlist right there.
I know.
Very happy playlist.
Beastie Boys. Because like when I think Beastie Boys, I think summertime. That's like summertime, like, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh for sure. Yeah, that's some summertime party music right there. Listen to the old Beastie Boys. Mm-hmm. I've never been like chilly in the middle of winter and be like, you know what this feels like? Beastie Boys weather. That's never happened.
Right. I know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm trying to like expose her to some good good music that's not just from now. But like I put some of her music on there too. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Well, she needs to learn about the oldies too. I know. I keep seeing this stuff online and be like, oh, this movie that came out when you were a grown legal adult is now 1,000 years old. And I'm like, oh, God. Oh, no.
I know. As I discover a new wrinkle next to my eye, I'm like, what? No way. Need some more serum for that one.
Cold cream. Here we go. No. Take it on, fellas. Let's go.
So true. I like went to go refill on some of my like facial moisturizer stuff. Mm-hmm. And the person working there, she's like 20, not a wrinkle in her, nowhere in her life. Oh, and she's like, yeah, have you tried eye creams? And I like got offended. I'm like, does it look like I don't use eye creams? Oh my gosh. So I bought an eye cream in front of her just so she would know that yes, I do use them. Thank you very much.
Oh my goodness gracious, what a salesman she is and only 20 years old. She knows how to do it. She knows what she's doing.
Yep. But, yeah, that one kind of stung. Or like when they say like, oh, well, my mom uses this. I'm like,
oh, that's bad. I wouldn't buy anything from that. I'd be like, now you buy something from me, you jerk. Now you owe me money for saying something like that. That's mean. You don't say something like that to a lady.
Me. Even when I was like in my like, early 30s, people would say that to me, and I'd be like, what? Like, what? Do I look like a mom age? Like, I mean, yeah. And I, like, annoyingly kind of dress younger than I maybe should. So I was like, do I look like that person who's dressing too young for her age? Like, what? Like, do you think I'm a lot older because I'm dressing younger? Like,
oh, no. You think it too hard. You think it too hard. You're thinking way too hard about it.
Yeah, then I decided I don't care.
Oh, that's the beautiful thing. That's the great thing.
Yeah.
You decide you don't. Oh, yeah, Rock and Roll High School. That's a good one for getting out of school.
Oh.
By the Ramones. I don't know if the kids know. Do the kids know about the Ramones? They played the guitar.
It is so funny because like now, I mean, I listen to a good, healthy mix of stuff. But often in the car,
Floyd
I listen to
Vivino just cheered 10 bits.
Radio.
Stop it at Sock Cop, you were just a youngster.
Sometimes I also
was there
listen to,
when
like,
the snake convinced Adam and Eve to take an apple
all
off the
of
tree.
It's like just very chill and like, it's just approachable. But I like sometimes like play the music I used to listen to, like like a major rotation, and my daughter does not even believe it. She's like, I don't think, no. Like, I can't even imagine you listening to this. And I was like, well, you don't have to imagine. Like, I'm listening to it right now.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. There's a lot you don't know about your mother, child.
Exactly. If she only knew. But yeah.
Live in ignorance.
And I told her, I know. I told her a couple stories, and she just doesn't believe me. And I'm like, okay. I don't need to convince you.
So what do the kids listen to these days? Is it like a bunch of K-pop or what? I don't even know what the kids. What are the kids into? What does she want to listen to?
K-pop for like 6 months, but now she's very much into. Oh my gosh, what's her name? Oh my gosh, she sings. Oh, that song. It's the girl who like she's like gorgeous. She dances or she dresses like.
Ari Babar.
I just have to ask her. Yeah.
Oh no, I was guessing.
Oh.
Billie Eilish?
Oh yeah, she listens to her too. Hold on, let me ask her really quick. Hey babe.
Oh, she's about to get so
I'm
embarrassed.
on the Sock Hop. What is the song that you like had the pep band play? What's that artist that you're really into? Like she dresses in drag, but she's a lady. Chaperone.
Chaperone?
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, if you would have said that, I would have guessed it. Yeah, Chaperone. Yeah, I know Chaperone. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like one of her favorites right now.
Oh, yeah. Chaperone's pretty good. Okay, well, I'm not as out of touch as I thought I was. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Chaperone. Sabrina Carpenter, maybe? A little Sabrina Carpenter?
Yeah, she listens to a little bit of her.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not as out of touch as I thought. I feel good now. That just reinvigorated me. I thought for sure he's gonna walk in there and be like, "Who's that you listen to?" And be like, "Oh, I listen to Ragnar the Rapper-tron," or something like that. And I'd be like, "I don't know who that is."
Oh, she has plenty that I'm like, wow, I feel really old. Like that I can't even tell you. Like this one I could almost tell you, but I still couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's a lot. So. Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, jump around. There you go.
Yeah.
That's not pretty
I
bad.
know.
But
I
you
should
made
have
a
just said it to you, but yeah, I just. Mm-hmm. She actually got her band director to play one of Chapel Roan's songs as one of their pep songs for football games.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I bet Chaperone's happy about that. She probably got $1 or $2 out of it.
Right? I know. Yeah, it's hot to go. And they do like the signs with their hands, like their arms and everything. You know, like that thing where they do in the music video, like H-O-T-T-O-G-O. They do that. It looks so cool.
Oh,
so,
man.
And I'm like,
That's awesome.
my daughter, like, is the one who, like, helped them do, or, like, you voted to get that done. Yeah,
That's awesome.
cool.
That's cool right there. That's cool.
I
I wasn't
know.
doing that in school. I wasn't being like, "Hey, band director, we should play that new song. You know, the new Foxtrot that just came out."
I know.
I didn't have that kind of gumption.
Yeah, he's like cooler than any teacher I ever had. Like, I'm like, can we be friends? Like, I know you're her teacher, but like, can we just like be friends? We can't. I know, but like, you know, he's
Just hang out. Can we go get a coffee? You know, maybe a bagel or something. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
I know.
Need some friends, man. Oh, that's good. You know, I mean, I honestly think the kids are gonna be okay. I really do think that. For a while I had like doubts. You know what I mean? I was like, these kids and their dumb thing. But now I see like the kids, and I'm like, I think they're gonna be all right. I think they're gonna be okay.
They are. Yeah, even the teenagers, like they're actually pretty great. And
yeah.
like, I see them more than I maybe wanted to before, but like they're really great. They're all like good human beings. Yeah.
Yeah, they seem to be.
Good.
The ones that I've run into. I mean, they're dumb in the same way that we was all dumb when you're kids.
Right.
I mean, you know, there's a certain amount of dumb
And they
that
put
comes
it
with
on
being
the
a kid.
internet forever. Like that's what they do. That's dumb. They put it on the internet to keep it there forever.
Oh,
that's the
my
dumb
goodness
part.
gracious.
Guys,
Yeah, that's no good.
just do dumb stuff in private. Like, come on. Like,
But it's just, but I don't. It's one of those things. Like if everybody's doing it, then it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like if everybody you know is putting all the dumb stuff on the internet, then, you know, in 10 years somebody's gonna be like, "Hey, look, I found this dumb thing of you on the internet." And be like, "Yeah, well, here I found this dumb thing of you on the internet. We all did dumb stuff." And it's like, "Oh yeah, that's a good point."
True.
Comes out in the
That's a
wash.
good
You know what I
point.
mean? So it was
true.
only at the beginning of it when it was just like every once in a while. A couple of people
Right.
doing it. That's when it gets embarrassing. Because it's not going to be too long. We're going to have a president of the United States that was, you know, didn't even have a MySpace page. They grew up after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, ain't going to be too much longer.
That's true. Now I do feel old.
Well, sorry about that. That was not my goal. That was not my goal.
I'm gonna
But,
put some eye cream on.
You know what? I think I could use a little eye cream too. If you got some cold cream recommendations, I'll be more than happy to take them. Maybe say,
Oh, I've got a girl. I've got
Do
a
you-
girl. Got a wrinkle in her horizon.
yeah, send me that 20-year-old's card. I need some recommendations. I'm feeling a little elderly myself now.
Yeah. Okay, I'll text it right over.
Yeah, please do, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. I'll see you in the chat.
All right, smooches for you. Thank you so much, Ari Barbie. There she goes, everybody. Toodaloos. The queen of Minnesota. Thank you so much, Ari Barbie, for calling in, sharing your eye makeup routine, eye care
Anonymous
routine.
just tipped 30. Ragnar THO rap patron is my favorite.
Oh man, the robot totally butchered that one. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, the Anonymous. Look at that. Wow. How long? I just imagine you had that one typed in and we're just waiting. Let's see what you get on the old on the desk. Look at that, it's a pair of socks. Now we're triplets. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
You know, I said I wasn't going to do it, but you're just basically begging.
Here he is.
And
Yep, that's what we've been talking about for the past 20 minutes.
On this show.
That's
to
right.
besmirch me, to make me your villain.
Wait a minute. Let me look at this. Hold on. I'm looking at my log here of events that have happened on the stream. It says 18 minutes ago, you sent some bits and said, "I am not calling."
Yeah, I know, and I was trying to hold on to that. You made me a liar, but you begged so hard. This poor woman in Minnesota called.
I was basically on my knees, just begging.
Yes, you were like, hey, anybody wants to call? Silence.
Please.
So,
just another blowhard. I need your wisdom. I'm trying to become you, apparently, so I need more guidance.
Yeah. Well, you don't need much more guidance.
How can I be more curmudgeonly?
To get there, you have to have something to happen to you that I don't want to happen because she's a good woman and you've got a baby son. But divorce is a good way to get into this.
Oh, yeah, that'll make you salty. From what I hear.
What is it? I think George Carlin said there was a huge, immense freedom about it. And I can't remember the exact joke or the exact what he said, but this is the quote that I will live by. If you keep thinking there is a reasonable solution, you're part of the problem.
It wouldn't be an It's Sock Top show without the interesting Blowhard call to besmirch.
I can't say I disagree with that, Ari Bobari. By the way, who gave you the socks? Have they been there all night? Have they not been paying attention?
No, they just got here. While I was answering the phone, they showed up. The Anonymous quoted the very underground rapper that I can't even remember the name anymore because I made it up as I went along. But they said that was their favorite musician too. So we have a lot in common. Me and Anonymous.
Memory like a goldfish.
Like a what?
You really do. Exactly. You have the memory of a goldfish, so to speak. What?
How do you know about goldfish?
They taste pretty good.
No, these are used. I'm going to set them over here.
They are white. And are they from Chicago?
They might be. Are you from Chicago?
I'm not from Chicago. I've been to Chicago many times.
No, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to this pair of socks.
Oh, I can't. I'm talking to you. I can't watch. There's a delay.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. I forgot. No, mate, we're from England, eh? What? I get out of here.
You sound like that rabbit. That rabbit had a name from the Craig Ferguson show. I can't think of it.
Oh, I can't remember the rabbit's name either.
There was. I got into his show after seeing clips on YouTube of when he would have the wacky openings and lip syncing. And then he went to that, and then he went to the puppets, and then he went to just pulling people out of the audience. That is a great show. I love that show. Yeah. And the great thing about it was, it was very. I mean, I'm sure there. I mean, nothing is like this, but it seemed very off the cuff and just very, loose and. It reminded me of why I fell in love with David Letterman's show, which is if nobody's watching this, we don't care. We're going to do what we want to do, and we're going to have a good time.
Yeah, I tried to emulate that here on the internet to a much smaller degree, obviously. Well, I don't know. There may be just as many people watching this as was watching CBS at that time of night.
There's probably about as many people on illicit substances watching this as they were with that.
Well, that's fine too. This is America.
Who's Lucy? I don't know what.
No, Lucy. I love Lucy. Lucille Ball, I believe, is what he's talking about. Because Floyd Vito said that. He said his wife was watching I Love Lucy at an extraordinary volume. That's why he couldn't call in, because all we would hear is Lucy in the background.
I don't even know what that is, Ari. Is that some sort of Minnesota drug or?
No, man,
Minnesota?
It's a fruit or an eye cream. I can't remember.
It's probably a fruit or an eye cream made from a fruit.
Yeah, fruit scented eye cream. So that way, when it drips down, then you can just eat it.
Yeah, okay, Ari, don't play this game with me, Miss. I've never seen anything or never done it. Well, you actually have done quite a bit.
Well, let's not get into that.
Yeah,
but it is a fruit.
Yeah, well,
it is a fruit. A lychee. Look it up. It's a cool looking thing.
Great eye treatment?
No, it's a cool looking fruit, is what I said.
No, I read what she said. I bet it would be a great eye treatment.
Probably.
Follow
Lychee is
along.
popular
Again, the
in
map.
Japan. Yeah, it sounds like it'd be something that would be popular in Japan. They probably
So
have like
it's-
bread flavored like it and stuff like that. Coffee.
It's
Lychee
every
matcha.
It's every band, local band I've heard of. Hey, we're big in Japan or we're big in Europe. You know, that type of thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, back in your day, you could lie about that, and there was no way to check. But nowadays, it'd be like 2 seconds on a Google. It'd be like, nope, you're
Back
wrong.
in my day.
Back in your day.
Back in my day.
Back when we'd
That's
hitch
what
up the covered wagons and go up to the punk rock show.
That's what I've become. I've become the God. What was his name from Ren and Stimpy? The best Ren and Stimpy is Stimpy's cartoon. Yeah, no, not Walter Lance.
George.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
George. What was his name? George something. Where you at, Commodore Friday? George Liquor. There he is. There, I knew Commodore Friday was going to come in clutch. There he is.
But not that one. Not that one. The one that Stimpy's cartoon. They go, and Stimpy gives his cartoon to this guy who is just rambling, insane old person. I can't think of his. I want to say Walter Lance, but that's actually the producer of the Woody Woodpecker cartoon.
I think you're talking about Just Another Blowhard. I think that's what you're talking about.
Yes, that is what I'm talking about.
Wilbur Cobb.
Wilbur Cobb. That's what.
There it is. Look at Commodore Friday coming in. Wait a minute. Let me say. I'm just going to pause you for a second. I would just like to take a moment. Let me pause this music. I would just like to appreciate the wonderment that is Commodore Friday. I mean,
you know, I
unbelievable.
once thought that I had miles and miles of useless information in my head, and nobody would ever be able to top me. But as life always tells you, there's always somebody better.
There's always one better. And there he is, Commodore Friday. He's right there. He's right there in the chat.
But he can't pretty much talk. Because apparently he lost his voice or something.
He's called in before. He's just playing coy.
I don't think he's used his actual name. I don't think I don't even know his name. He's very good at being anonymous.
And his name is Commodore Friday. It says it right there. It's in red letters on the chat.
Yeah.
I can see it from here.
Anyway. Play trivia together? Oh, Commodore Friday. Okay, never mind. We're having a conversation.
Yeah. That's an A-B conversation, so see your way out of it.
I didn't say you were useless, Merry Christmas. I think you're actually pretty useless. Damn it. Sorry.
What? What? Besmirch me. What?
I think you're pretty useful, and you're really. I'm gonna stop.
PDS.
Here's the
you know what?
top.
If there was a counter, it would probably up to about 7 or 8 by now. That's a very good question, PDS.
Whatever.
I should probably
Let's
do
just
that.
Get this over with.
You know, maybe I should start doing that with my podcasts. Which I need to get.
Where are your podcasts? People have been asking it. I don't know if you've been reading the chat, but I've seen 2 or 3 messages this very show being like, "I sure do wish I seen Just Another Blowhard podcast."
Well, I mean, they're cheap and they're easy, and again, I'm torn because
as
much as I like playing with AI, I do realize as Commodore Friday posted in the Discord, see the dangers of it.
Yeah.
You know, but cheap and easy. That's cheap and easy. Just how I like my women.
Yeah, it doesn't happen as often as you would think, PDS. There's another. I used to get a lot of WTF. That was the most commonly asked question. Not so much anymore. I guess thankfully the world has gotten weirder.
When did Blowhard start
as weird as it used to be.
Is it weirder, or are we just more out with it? Or
no, I'm saying,
do we not care? I mean, I think in our age, and we're all of the advanced age. I mean, I highly doubt there's anybody that has a birth date that starts with a 20. I'm pretty sure most everybody has a 196, 197, or 198 in their birth date in this chat that watched this show. Highly doubt there's anybody with a 199 or a 20. And so anyway, I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, I don't know what she's talking about either.
Anyway, maybe I should start. Maybe I should kick Ari to the curb because I like the dichotomy of me versus Ari, of me the curmudgeon versus the sweet, know nothing, wide-eyed girly.
Yeah, no, that was a good gimmick. I like that. What's wrong with that? Why can't you keep that going forever?
But I would love. I do like the Merry Christmas aspect of it. Of you've got the bombastic, narcissistic, full himself blowhard versus the chop you down at your ankles, tell you how it is. This is going to be, or maybe it could be. I don't know.
I do like
but
that.
Anyway,
I do like that. Why not both? I say, Mr. Dangus, you're 100% correct. 100% correct. I can tell because sometimes every once in a while I'll grill up a steak and I can tell if it's any good or not. If Mo goes and grabs the steak sauce, if he grabs the steak sauce, I'm like, I messed it up. Messed it up.
I have a complaint about that. Not for anything that's here.
Oh,
so the other day I went out to eat, and there's this place over here. It's full of smoky bones.
Oh,
and
TGI Fridays.
Doesn't really have it doesn't have the best food. I mean, you can get better barbecue but I get it because it's in walking distance, and I actually walk there. But this was good for me because I'm fat and lazy.
No, I'm just saying walking is good for you. Don't read into it. Jeez. I'm just saying good for you walking to a place. That's good.
So I got this.
I drive to my daggum mailbox.
Danny Blue Jeans. There he is. Danny Blue Jeans. You got insulted for ordering a salad at Smoky Bones. Anyways, I got there like 9 Yeah, this was Memorial Day, and I wanted to have a cookout, and I didn't really want any other barbecue stuff, which sounds odd. But I got their sirloin, all right? And talk about a dollar store steak. This was awful. This was at 9 ounce, and it was like flat.
At a restaurant?
And, at a restaurant.
That's unacceptable.
And granted, it's a chain, but, so is Texas Roadhouse. I don't know if you guys have those there, but they actually have pretty nice thick steaks. And of course, it's not like Ruth's Chris or anything like that. But this was like almost a 99-cent government steak. It's not.
It's actually
too
a meal.
busy. Yeah, and it was tough, and it wasn't very good.
Your
but
steak,
did I complain?
Sir. I believe you ordered it shoe style.
Yes. But I did not complain because I'm trying to turn over another leaf.
Wait a minute. No, that's when you do complain. You're doing it wrong.
No, because
you do it. No, it's not. You don't complain ever. It's you only complain when somebody gives you a bad steak. That's it. That's a complaint-worthy offense.
What are they going to do? They're going to give me either my money back, which means I would not tip this person, which is wrong because they're
you tipped it. They didn't cook the steak. They're the ones making $2 an hour.
Or they give me another steak, and it's like, well, if I didn't like that steak, why would I want another? It's
with
like
spit on it.
Exactly. You never need
extra marinade on that one.
There you go. I think I've said this before. There's some very interesting places. My favorite Chinese buffet. And by the way, I've learned this rule in my 50 years of life.
Oh, this is good. Write this down.
If you're in a Chinese restaurant or getting Chinese takeout, and the owner's kids are doing their homework in a booth, and all of that, and they basically look at you saying like, "What do you want?" That's a good place. That you get the best Chinese food there.
You know what? I went to school with that kid, and he's a jerk.
And number two, if you're in any, I would say Hispanic style food, whether it's whatever kind of restaurant it is, and
from
you
Spain.
don't hear from Spain, you don't hear the radio in the kitchen, go away. I've
Them
said it all
tacos ain't
before.
gonna be no
Yes,
good.
I have. Am I boring Merry Christmas? I think I am, but that's
Well, you're boring several people, but that's not the point.
You need me. You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. You like having somebody
Get off my wall. What is
go back and forth. To go back and forth with,
You're making my posters crooked.
Yeah, now you're calling me fat.
No, I didn't say Look at that. You're reading that too. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, no, we're all geezers. You're absolutely right. Anybody who was born in the 21st century say yeah.
Yeah.
You hear them crickets?
Next caller!
This reminds me of a story.
Thank you, Flo.
So I was at home watching Meet the Press way back when I actually cared about current events. And
life in general? Oh, current events. Yeah. Okay.
That was a while ago on that one. And Chuck Todd said something along the lines of, Chuck Todd said, "We haven't seen these numbers since the turn of the century." And here I'm thinking to myself, oh, that's interesting, the 1800s to 1900s, which is a very interesting time.
Nope.
And then I saw the numbers that there was one to that, and it was 1999.
Yeah.
And I threw something at the TV and turned it to
as well. You
turned
should.
it to Gilligan's Island. And
that's the best decision I've ever heard you make right there. Switched it from Meet the Press to Gilligan's Island.
Which, by the way, this is very interesting. The show that we love, like I wouldn't say baby boomer, definitely Gen X, because we were raised on reruns. Because it was not only because we got to the point where we all got cable, and all the cable was filled with reruns.
Yeah, they had to fill the time with something.
How much were those shows really popular at the time they were on the air, or only popular after they gained notoriety in reruns?
Well, I think it's a little bit of both, but then I also think, imagine this. Imagine if you went to twitch.tv on your computer, and you're like, which of these 4 streams am I going to watch? Those are going to be 4 very popular streams. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. I understand.
If that's all there is to watch, then you're going to be like, well, I'll watch this. This is fine. I'll watch that then.
I don't think anybody has ever gone to Twitch and just say, okay, I'll see what's on. Here's how you get to Twitch. Hey, this person I know is streaming, like either through somebody you know, or like, I don't believe anybody just, gets at home, sits on their couch, and turns on Twitch and just see what's on. They want to see who they're following. And everybody has their own personal connection to this person. Like, I have no clue how I got turned on to this show.
Oh, look at that. Joan Spoon jumps on Twitch and says, let's see what's on. Joan Spoon does.
Okay. Well, there's always an outlier.
How did you find this?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I am trying to think about, because what happened is I saw you, and I can't remember if it was on YouTube. I think it was. You were like brought up on YouTube, and I'm following you for something.
That would be rare.
10 bits.
YouTube does not.
And
just
another blowhard. Many of the shows were more popular
4 or 5 years ago, however long this was.
Star Trek is a prime example.
That's true.
Yeah, Star Trek is a very good amount.
I think a lot of them did get more popular in reruns. In all seriousness,
like I don't think Gilligan's Island was all that popular when it was on the air.
Well, no, it only went for 2 seasons.
Yeah, it only went 2 seasons, but there's like 400 episodes.
Well, yeah, back then a season was like 1,000 episodes apiece. Yeah, it was one every day for 10 years. That was a season. Now it's 12 if you're lucky.
But also, you have. I can't remember the guy's name, but he's created it. But he has its own, almost like MCU. You had Beverly Hillbillies, Petticoat Junction, and Green Acres, and they're all 3 connected. And they would have like people on each of the show. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah, people love that.
The Brady Bunch got canceled, but I think the Brady Bunch was popular because they had their own variety show. But then again, they were handing out variety shows to everybody.
Yeah, I almost got one if I would have asked, but they didn't give me one. Hyper Unleashed. No, you're absolutely right. A lot of people on YouTube are like, hey, watch me on my Twitch. And it's like, oh, well, I was watching you here, but now you're making me do another thing. So, all right, then. Well, maybe. We'll see.
You know, like, for example, whenever I start streaming again, which is like when I, you know, finally get around to writing a great American novel or get to the sequel to Duke Nukem, what is it, Half-Life 3? And that's going to be happening whenever Half-Life 3 comes out. But I'm going to get the majority of my audience from this show.
Queen Goldie is great.
You know, I will rarely get anybody from, and when I did it before, and I'm not going to do this again, I picked weird times to stream. Like I would stream on Sunday mornings, which nobody's watching, and be building Legos, yeah, whatever. But from this stream, and I've said it to you before, I've jumped on other people's streams, which are somewhat connected to this show, and I wouldn't say celebrity. It's not like, I'm not going to be that full of myself. I can try. But
you're a celebrity to me.
It's hard. I'm sure I am.
Gustav. Oh, I love Gustav. Dust Devil 65. That's fantastic. I love that. And Rocco Gaming V, yes, Gustav, I'm a real sock. 100% cotton.
And through you, I have learned about Gustav and Fantastic Classics. And
have you heard the new T-Eater album? It's really
T-Eater album?
Yeah. The new one. I Don't Believe in Bad Luck.
Weird Paul. I've not listened. I mean, I've got through him. I'm a legend, period.
Oh, yeah. Weird Paul.
I'm a legend of something. Yeah.
Great stuff. Love Weird Paul.
One of my favorite channels, which is good to go out to, Pants Clock and her husband. I can't think of his name. It's on the tip of my tongue.
P-Chops, yeah.
Yeah, P-Chops. There he is. Mm-hmm. I like it. It's very weird.
Yeah, P-Chops.
But yeah, but nobody in my Twitch stream, I like when I pull up followed channels, whatever it's on, has over like 200 people. Your old dad has 200 people, but I'd never hardly go in there.
That guy's great.
But anyway.
If you like old game shows and stuff like that, that's it. He's got a good gimmick. I love that guy. He's great. He seems like a cool guy.
He is a very cool guy from
That's what I base it on. If you're a cool guy.
I've not met too many I wouldn't say non-interesting people. People who feel like they're, like, I would say this person is bad, except for Ari Bobari. I think she's a terrible human being.
Oh my goodness gracious! Get out of here with that. I would hang up on you.
I take that back.
Give me one reason not to hang up on you right now. I'm waiting.
I take it back. Ari's a great. Ari is the Smurfette of this crowd.
I'm hovering over the button. Give me a reason.
I don't. I apologize. I take it back. I take it back.
Control Z doesn't work in real life, Blowhard. You can't just undo hurtful things like that.
I can hear her right now. Oh my God! And her giggle shock, being revolted all at the same time. Oh no!
That's right, Doc Rob. May a French seal push you in the shower, Blowhard. That's what I say.
By the way, I'm gonna start leaning into this.
You give me the biscuits.
French seal pushing people in the shower and not explain why it's funny to me. Granted, it's funny because I'm a juvenile. I have a juvenile sense of humor, I should say. But then people are like going to be like, I think this happened last night. Like, why? Because you're making jokes about it too. It's like, why are we talking about seals pushing people in the shower? And that to me is so much more fun. I like it when.
Let me do it like Johnny Carson. And let me say this to you, just on the Blowhard. May a French seal push you in the shower. That's right. Yeah. Wild stuff.
All right, I'm going to go because it's 10 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock your time. Everyone wants to play golf. and I've done enough damage for this evening. So
yes, you
I
have.
need to
Thank
get
you
a
so
lot
much
of
for
trash out
calling.
of
I
here.
appreciate that.
All right, we'll talk at you later. Bye.
All right, totally. Thank you so much. Justin the Blowhard, thank you so much. Yes, indeed. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you so much, Minnie Mabel. Thank you so much, Minnie Mabel. Smooches for you. If you are going to bed, allow me to tuck you in. Smooches for you. Suck up, love you. All right, we got time. We can do one a duck race. We can do one duck race before we get out of here. I got distracted. I was really wanting to talk on the phone, and then I talked on the phone. You love saying hello, boys, in a 1930s suave news. Hello, boys. Hello, boys. How's it going there? Hey, where'd you get that fancy new cap there? Hey, nice suspenders there, boys. Oh, man. Technology, man. It's just fantastic. I love taking phone calls. Rockwell Game. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Having a bully day? At Commodore Friday, one thing I forgot to mention yesterday whenever I was rambling about the Popeye movie. There's a good friend of yours. And when I was watching Olive Oil talk on the Popeye movie, I was like, that reminds me of a friend of Commodore Fridays. I'll let you decide who. But she certainly sounds like somebody else. Certainly sounds like somebody that lives in the 1950s. Maybe I'm way off base here, but I don't know. Go back and watch some. Go back and watch a couple clips of it, and tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. That's right. That's right. And the only reason that I don't want to come out because I don't know if that's it's not intended as besmirchment. I don't know if it could be. I guess somebody could take it as besmirchment, but it's not intended that way. But she was talking, and I was like, "Wait a minute, what happened? Did my HBO Max switch over to dadgum Twitch all of a sudden?" And here we go. We got time for one race before I get out of here. Exclamation point quack. Put a duck in the pond, ladies and gentlemen. And while we do that, I'm going to figure out who I'm going to raid. Oh, Mom Boy's been on, but she's been on for a little while. She may be leaving soon. I'm not sure. Dream On is there. There's, of course, your old dad, but he don't need no help. But I do love his love his bones. Heard certain someone's real voice, and I can assure you it would not be besmirched. Okay, good. All right, that makes me feel better. Makes me feel better then. And if anybody has any recommendations, if any of your good friends are streaming, let me know. And then we'll raid them. Is Bunghole there? Well, let's see if that's Bunghole. That's Bunghole right there. Bunghole the boat. You talking about Bunghole the boat with the bucket on its head? Yeah, of course, Bunghole is there. Why don't I join the race? Oh, that's a very good idea. Yeah, I will join the race. I will join the race, and I'll do that by typing exclamation point QUACK. Not only that, I'm going to put my own hat on. Have you raided Lars Bar before? No need to raid them. Just curious if I've mentioned before. No, I don't know. I'm not familiar with Lars Bar. But if you recommend them, Mr. Dangus, I'll be more than happy to check them out. Exclamation point duck hat. SOCKCOP sock up. There it is. Boom shakalaka. Fernan Ufert. Fernand Euphret. There's so many ways that one could go. Let me see. There's Lars Bar. They're doing some art in Australia. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let me see. Who is this other person? Twitch. Fernand Euphret. Fernand Euphret. I'm always down to meet some new friends. Fernand Euphret.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 2 bits. Time to besmirch it. Just another blowhard.
Whoa, look at
in
that
his
beard.
cheaply constructed butt heart.
Floyd Vivino, thank you so much, my friend. Oh, smooches for you.
Yum.
Merry Christmas. You're absolutely right. That's just some good advice right there. Look at that beard on that Fernand guy. Spectacular.
The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners.
All right, here we go. Gonna start the race. Great guitarist, great singer, and a great guy.
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
You and me both. You and me both, Stooge. Wait, what happened? Did I miss something? All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, race.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 2 bits. Calling Dr. Howard Dr. Fine Dr. Howard.
Dr. Howard Fine. Thank you so much, Floyd Vivino. Smooches for you. You had to have 5 different votes just to finally get your bingo. Goodness gracious, this is not your bingo night, is it, Aribo Boy? But maybe it is, because you made it happen. You made it happen. All shucks my ducks. Look at that. Save my walrus. It's pee pee poo poo. Go duck yourself the duck night. All hanging out in the back of the class like a bunch of delinquents. You Pheasum Steve Duck, hot dog. Look at you, Pheasum Steve Duck, going out in front, wearing the stylish fez. Beautiful. Look at that gorgeous gray duck. Have you ever seen anything? Dr. Diggity Dank. Hot diggity dog, Dr. Diggity Dank. Thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Look at that. We're doing the last duck race before we get out of here. So we're going to be doing a raid here shortly. But in the meantime, we're going to shout out Dr. Oh, you already did it. There we go. Thank you so much. Be sure to follow Dr. Diggity Dank. Now, not only should you follow Dr. Diggity Dank because A, very handsome man, B, very talented man, and C, you might as well go ahead and follow because your old pal Sock Hop is going to be on Dr. Diggity Dank's channel here in a couple of weeks. So you might as well go ahead and follow right now. So that way you won't miss it. You won't have to be like, wait, what? I had to Dr. Diggity do what? I forget, where is it at? I got to click it there, blah, 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 blah. So go ahead and do it now. There you go. Thank you so much, Ari Boy. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. June 14th. Going to be on Dr. Diggity Dank show. People are going to submit lyrics. They're going to make songs out of those lyrics. And they will be ruthlessly judged by me and others. I think, let's see. Who? Because there was some lineup changes. Is it Queen Goldie? And me? Dr. Diggity Dank? Who else is going to be on that gimmick? I know it's Queen Goldie. I know Ollie Robs was going to be there, but I think he's... Oh, Ollie Robs. Oh, he is going to be there. Okay, cool. So it's Ollie Robs, you, me, and Queen Goldie. I mean, have you ever met... I mean, take that, Avengers. You know what I mean? You want to talk about a crew of superheroes? Oh, yeah, very much a Goldie thing. Very much a Goldie. She's gonna be involved in it. She's gonna be there. Hey, y'all. It's me, Queen Goldie. Just gonna be having some fun, listening to some music that y'all come up with, See what happens with that. We're going to talk about it. We're going to make fun of some of them. And some of them might be good. There's my Queen Goldie impression for you. Goldie Loves It is going to be on her 3rd episode in a row. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's spectacular. Who's the supervillain y'all fight? Blowhard? Yes, indeed. Oh, Dr. Diggity, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. Smooches for you. I've been practicing. I practice whenever nobody's around. I watch hours and hours of Queen Goldie footage to be able to get the accent just right. I also go to Buc-ee's and hang around. Hope get the accent right. Yesterday, a lady gave me a gift card, said it looked like I needed it. Hashtag offended. Hashtag free money. Mayor of Canada. Oh, my goodness gracious. How many steps did you have to take to get that gift card? Smooches for you. Smooches for you. And look at that. Sock Cox, thank you so much. Way to go. Congratulations for winning the race, Sock Cox. We got Euphemism Steve Duck. Kevin Susie in 3rd place. Sox Life Coach in 4th. Thank you so much for calling. All Shucks My Ducks rounding out the top 5. There's Boat Hard. Cheese and Quackers, French Seal. Oh, for God's sake. The Duck Knight, Sock Cop. That's me, rounding out the top 10. We got Bunghole, Pee Pee Poo Poo, Saved by Walrus in 13th. Go Duck Yourself. We got in 15th. There's 16th. The Sir Scotty B 518. And the winner of the Sock Cop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award is your friend and mine, Rocco Gaming V. But let us not forget, ladies and gentlemen, it seems, well, let me see, look at that. It says 17 out of 18 ducks, so that must mean, oh my goodness gracious. Oh no. Oh no. Birthday duck got stuck between a post and a hard place. Oh, you hate to see it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's pay our respects to Birthday Duck. Oh, cut down in their prime. Oh, God. Oh, look at that face. Look at that face. I can't look at it no more. Look, turn away, Cole. Turn it away. I can't look at it no more. Ah. Ah. Well, life goes on. Oh, sorry about that. Merry Christmas, and then turn my back on it. I'll do it physically, but not in a metaphorical sense. I would never do it in a metaphorical sense. You know I'd never do that. All right, let's see. Who is let's see, the Fernan Fred and Lars Bar. Let's rate Lars Bar, because it sounds kind of like Skarsgård. Raid Lars Bar underscore yar. Smooches Views, thank you so much, Dr. Diggity Dank, for the raid. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask you, how was your stream? Hope you had a spectacular stream. And I can't wait to join you on the 14th. We're gonna have a grand old time. Hopefully everybody followed you, so that way they'll save a click.
Boy,
later
don't
on.
that look good.
Thanks everybody for calling in. Thanks so much for hanging out with me.
Tiny corns.
I hope you had a grand old time. Now I'll be back here on the Twitch gimmick no later than Tuesday.
You give me the
No later than Tuesday. If you are going to bed, allow me to tuck you in. Suck up loves you, everybody.
Give me the
Be good to yourselves and each other. And we'll see you here soon. In the kingdom of the internet, but in the meantime, tell him goodnight, old man.
What a time.
Tell him goodnight. Sock Hop loves you. I mean it. I really do. I mean it. All right, good night, everybody.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.
Daddy, daddy, daddy.